I also hate these transitions. I'm working on those transitions, by the way. Welcome to Frost News Rocks video. I'm making sure that this is all gonna be done in one take. Trust me on this one. I got a lot to talk about today, but I'm gonna make it as short as possible for you to be able to digest, so that for those who are new to this channel, will probably still be able to understand. My name is Viz/Maggie. Been at this for 7 years. I do all this content, art, music, writing, music production, all my own self-taught creator. I guess you can say that. That is it, I guess. This is like the shortest recap of what I am. Very simplified. You could also check my Discord server down in the description below. If you want the rest of the story, I'm there almost 24 hours 7. And I will bring this up too as well. West Farm, and we got Studio Ghibli today. We got 2 things to talk about today. I also want to shrink this down very much for you, so you don't have to be bored out of your fucking day and sit down to a 19-year-old dude rant on the internet about 2 things that could have been shortened to a shorter video. But I need that ad revenue, so we're gonna make this as entertaining as possible within the next 8 minutes, because I know those ad breaks, because what YouTube's trying to pass out is a mid-roll thing. I at least want to have some sort of emptiness in the video whenever I speak, so that there's some sort of at least something in there if I did get ads. But now my channel's not monetized, but that doesn't matter. We're talking about Studio Ghibli. Studio Ghibli, I'm seeing all sorts of shit all over the internet of just Studio Ghibli art. Well, AI images. I'm gonna call it AI images. I'm not gonna call it art. There's been somebody who also joined my server. They used the link of the description for my YouTube channel to enter my server, and one of the first things that they did is leave me ghosted for like a few days before they gave me a response. I thought it was one of the scammers, and it seems that my intuition was kind of right, because they were probably in fact a scammer, and if they were not, they should have probably not done that. I'm gonna tell you right now, for the scammer, if you are watching this video, just quit it. Just change your life around, do something else with your life. You can pick up the pencil and start to learn how to fell and draw. Anybody else can start from anywhere. You can be a child, teen, an adult. When you start drawing, you can always change your opinion. You can always change the way you view the world. But they sure as lost themselves, because I've in the server, this person called Haley Gross. I'm gonna name them. I'm gonna put your name in the video. They said if I wanted to commission them for artwork, and said that my demos could look like a shine if I wanted their services, and they said that if I could pay them so that they can help me make a few thumbnails, and they gave me the audacity to have the balls to go over to their server and say that I get 1 free sample before they start charging for whatever later for thumbnails, seemingly. In YouTube, the way I make thumbnails is based on the game that I'm playing. So the very episode that we have today, the video I'm recording, where you're listening to my voice right now, will be this game called Sura Onsen. That's the thumbnail you'll get. There's a Roblox title on a logo on the top right of the screen for the thumbnail. 16:9, rounded corners, perfect, good enough. I proceeded to ask them questions about their profile picture. I'm gonna get to you why. Their profile picture contained exactly what I saw. It was Studio Ghibli stylized AI image. It was an image stylized to the style of Hayao Miyazaki's art style, which is very famous, very genius movie director, artist, illustrator, whatever you want to call him. Very dedicated creator, very loyal to his craft, amazing person, selfish, honest, wholesome. You can call him mean or rude or whatever, but he's an inventor. He's a pioneer of some of the most. He kind of literally made and invented most of the techniques we use in art today, or basically had a very powerful influence over the entire animation industry and movie industry as a whole, for like the 2D animation sector of it. And he was also very prideful, by the way, in how his movies are made, by choosing to explain darkness through very small and very indirect ways. And of course, the movies he's made with all of his team and all that, genius, well done. They take years to make, by the way. The scammer in mind didn't know anything to do with the style. They don't know his name. They just know Studio Ghibli. That's all they know. They had the balls to go over to my server. They followed me on Instagram for artwork. They didn't even think ahead of time that they were following, because they followed me on Instagram and on YouTube. They subscribed on YouTube, I'm assuming, and they went over to my Discord server and followed me on the Instagram. They know I'm a failing artist. Why would they proceed to ask me as such with an AI image as their profile picture, saying that I am unforgettable or something in the description of their profile. By the way, this is their profiles in Discord. I had one of my cadets time them out because I was completely insulted by how little they knew about art, how little they knew even know about the thing they just completely scanned. I also was getting pissed off of all of that AI image, all of those AI images produced of people just putting their image and putting it through some Studio Ghibli AI filter or whatever, and it just basically does that over. And then ranting about how art is now accessible or something. Art is not accessible through stupid AI imagery. That's not going to get you close anywhere near to an artist's proficiency level, performancy level, and creativity level. I don't need to explain this more further. I did that just enough. They're taking out. They're still in the server. They'll probably notice they've been timed out. They might leave. They even tried contacting me through DMs to tell me about their offer. This is why I wanted to publicly rule them, just drag him out into my Discord server's public area in general for like anybody to see. You can go over to, say, I guess something from like April 8 or 9 to find what they were talking about. You'll find it there. And they had the audacity to do that. I told my dark generals in a very pissed off, I guess, very angry manner, not towards them, but towards, like, about that scammer. This is the worst way for the alarm to pop up. Holy shit. I guess that's the end of the scammer situation. It's not really too big. I just wanted to make a public example of an idiot who was doing that. Just so you know, if the scammer is really watching this video, please change your life around. Learn to pick up a friendly piece of paper and a pencil. You can get ink and pen. That stuff is like 5 cents, 35 cents, $1.09, $3.99 for a pack, 25, 30 out there. Office Depot, I think they have something like that in Lowe's, at least similar in Lowe's. You can get that in, I guess, a Scholastic. You can get that sort of stuff in online too. You can just order that stuff. You can make it. If you aren't like a bad person, you're just a confused person, please do that. Just change your life around. Abandon AI as a whole. If you don't know how to use it and don't know how to use it for a productive means whatsoever, please avoid using AI. Don't utilize it anymore. I'm not here to do this for you. That's just what I'm gonna work with today. Anyways, do you like the visuals? If you like the visuals, please don't forget to leave a like on the video. Also, I don't think my voice is that entertaining, but I'm just going to leave that there. You can also dislike the video too, and both will achieve the same result on the YouTube algorithm. So disliking my video and liking the video does the same. Besides that, this is the worst way for me to make a video today. It's a lot of brain scatter. Besides that, I guess there's just that the scammer and the Studio Ghibli thing solved right away immediately. I also have this Creekcraft thing, by the way. You know, big games, you just Creekcraft cursing out big games publicly on X. I didn't know about that, by the way. I don't actually use X. I don't use X. I really don't use X. I just see what happens on X from a YouTube videos that I see, and whenever they say something that's like very crucial, very serious, I usually would probably go to X to see if it's true that something like that happened. Mainly for people that I know though, like Iron Mouse and different names. Though I keep picking Iron Mouse because easily found faces you can see online. By the way, congrats on the music video, Iron Mouse. I hope one day your voice comes back to the way it is, and I hope that CID never gets in your way. I just hope that, because again, she's gotta make an impact while it goes. I have a Roblox group too, by the way, so y'all know. It's linked, but you'll have to find it in like the channel's description. That's the only way you'll find it there. I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it. Get your fill off.